Well, hello, this is the final boss, and this is Cardstronaut. Um, this is an itch.io build. I'm very curious to, I'm gonna just read the instructions again really quick because, uh, left click to drag, right click to select and remove mods, right click to deselect item. Okay, I think I remember that. Let's just get on in. New run. Got some Slay the Spire vibes. Alanium material. Okay. Woo. You draw 5 cards from your draw pile at the start of each turn. I would turn the music down. It gets pretty loud. At least on my sound. You play cards by using energy shown at the top left circle of each card. Each card's effect is fully described in the body of the card, but some stats are summarized for quick reference at the end of the turn. Okay, it's cards. I don't know if you need that initial tutorial because it's sort of just like drag cards. They'll do things. Play fuel cards on flamethrowers to increase their fuel. At the end of the turn, flame will activate in the fuel. If the fuel is in the green zone, use up all the fuel or leak a little bit of fuel. Damage equal to the amount of fuel in the green zone and hit. Okay, so play drain alienum cards to drain the alienum. They attack you with the leftover. The more they have, the stronger they attack. So, okay, so they have kind of like their damagey pool. So it's kind of like inverse block. So he's gonna do 1 damage to me now. Do 3 straight damage. How much does that fill up? Not much, does it? I have 1 action left. I don't know if I should like really worry about taking damage. I'm just gonna do some to the face here. I'm gonna take some to the yeah. Okay, so that's right. So I got 75 life. I'm not so worried about. Chemical X. Oh, is this how the Powder Puff Girls? 2 fuel and 2 potency. Increase flamethrowers. I'm glad you have the tooltips. Damage dealt by 1 per hit. So he's gonna be coming at me with 6 damage. That's perfect. I like that. Immediately zeroing everything out. So I think I'm gonna do fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me potency that I desire. Chemical X. Let's go. I'm in the green. Alright. End turn. So I guess I'm doing 13 damage, so I should kill him. This should be fatal. No. No. It was not. 13 current view. Alright, I'll pick it up. I'll figure it out. 5 Elenium. I mean, I'll just use the 5er. That's all I need. I don't know if like they're random or what is causing their various. So I have 7 fuel in there. Potency. Okay, so that won't run though. So I'm still charging that. I don't know where my potency's at, so it leaks a little bit. Okay. So he's got 6. I'll just do that. Just gonna try to burst this guy down. Alienium. Whoa. What happened? Overflow? Oh. Oh, that's not fun. I don't like that. But that's fair. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I love that. Like I get. So like one of the things that felt good initially about this game was that I could kind of like just go YOLO and like really power up. 4 fuel, 2 fuel. So I need to do this one. And I cannot. I mean, Chemical X is 2. 1 fuel in the green zone. So this should not backfire. Alright. 5 by 3. This should light him up though. 5. Alright. Collect crystals. Pick a card. Push 2. Move target spots to the right. Okay, so there's some positioning. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's a very specific. Do 3 damage to all enemies. I'll try the AoE. So he's moving towards me. Okay, so there's different And you must move to be able to move next to you. Hit them the flamethrower above the spot. Okay. So I maybe did want some movie things. So I'm gonna drain. I don't know if he like regains it immediately, but he's probably gonna move up in my grill pretty soon. So I'm gonna try that. And that's gonna lose a little bit of fool. I'm gonna take the rest of your alenium 7. Let's go. There you go. Get some. Oh, I guess I don't keep that 7 card, huh? So I'm 1 in the green. I like that. He's got no alenium. He's got a rocket. It tends to attack you this turn. Well, guess what, friend? I should not do that. I'm just going to throw a wrench at you. And I guess I'll drain some extra alenium. I don't mean, it's already empty. Okay. I don't know if there's any purpose. Like, that feels kind of weird. Oh, and then he resets. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So they kind of like cycle. I am interested. I like that it kind of gives a longer turn loop. We're gonna do that. Alien them. Let's see. 7 fuel. Yes, please. Alenium. Let's do the wrench. Give him the wrench. I probably could have just killed him, actually. I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. This. I want to do 5 and just absolutely obliterate this fool. There you go. No alenium for you. Oh, I guess I could have put some fuel in that one, and that would have prepped if he was going to survive. And inflicts 2 afterburn of the enemy. Okay. We get a mod. We get a mod for their flamethrowers. That's cool. Decrease the gas maximum limit by 1. Increase the fuel high limit by 1. Decrease the gas maximum limit by 1. So it makes it easier to fire. And the fuel high limit by 1. I think I want to do that because it just makes it do way more damage. Okay, I got a treasure. It's got some. Oh, I'm excited. I see an event. That's really awesome. I'm very curious to see the writing and see what this person has put together. Take flamethrower mod conveyor. Draw 2 cards on activation. Oh, that's cool. Pick card reward. Decrease the gas max. Exhaust up to 3 cards and add that much potency to target flamethrower. Ooh. Potency is pretty good. Add fuel 11. My gosh. Yeah, I like them free cards. Super Soaker. You have flamethrower nods in your inventory. You can install them on any flamethrower at the start of combat. Click on the mod from the panel left to install them. Oh my gracious me. I'll just make that one really buff. Interesting, and they're all moving at me. Okay. Alright. I don't have any other things. I do have group flashbang, which I'm feeling pretty good about. I like that. Chemical X. I think you have to wait. Maybe I'll pop some in here. Yeah, interesting. Distributing the fuel. Interesting. I kind of like that. I was like, here's all my drains. That guy's ears out. I don't know if this dude's gonna like. Oh, I guess they like recycle back, don't they? Man, I don't even have a. I don't know what that was about, but it's something. You know, I'm just gonna hit this guy with drain 2. then I'll maybe like exhaust. So this thing will be like super yoked. Oh, okay, so he did 0 and then he reset. Okay. Wow, man, I really lose a lot of fuel, don't I? It's like a very leaky fuel tank. Oh my gosh, 15. You crazy, dude. You crazy. You crazy. Oh, stinky poops. Oh, whatever. I'll take some damage, I guess. I guess they recharge their alien rage from there. Okay. Drain. Drain. Yeah, I wish that worked. Anyways. Burn him alive. I guess the 0 is the potency. 3 potency and 0 fuel in the green zone. Okay, so 3 is the 3x. So that guy's pretty low. I'm gonna still just wrench this dude. I kind of just don't want to deal with him right now. Dude, I should have saved. I wish I could save some cards on my intern. I hate that it clears my entire hand. You can see now it's gonna be like all drainers, yeah. That's so sad though. Let's go ahead and kill this dude, I guess. Oof, I do need some. Man, it just drains so much fuel. It's just like, I feel like that leakage is like really punishing to a degree where it's sort of just like, what the heck? I'll do group. 7 fuel, there you go. Get yourself some. This. Drain alienium. You will have no alienium, friend. Light them up. Burn them. Incinerate the aliens. Whoa. Hello. I got some hidden cards. Oh, I see. So it added those 2 cards, and then it reset the hand, and it tucked them behind other stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, I found a bug. That's good. I'm just gonna like light this dude up next turn. So it's almost in the green zone. Just gonna whack him with the wrench, I guess. Get some. And then we'll just do that. So now it's 6 times 0. Okay, so I guess the fuel ticks are how many times it runs. Effer, I hate that. I really don't like that it just like whittles away so much. Fua. You, my friend, are in for a treat. Though I think you might die. I don't even want to let him die right here. I just want to incinerate him first. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to use the other card. I just built up my big combo, wombo combo. Pick card reward. Minimum limit. Increased margin. Alright. Interesting. I mean, I like this idea of this like flamethrower conveyor element. I'm really, yay, we got some cool events. It's easy to get lost within the winding walls of this labyrinthian base. That's why in no time you find yourself passing similar looking structures over and over. And with no hope of finding a way out, it's starting to get on your nerves if something tells you that it's to do with the same stretching from the Tannoy. Still, it feels like your head's about to break. You need to find a way out of this loop. And how... Oh. I'll lose one of the drains, I guess. The entire hallway has been turned to some sort of polished steel. You doubt this means anything good, but you'll cross that bridge when you come to it. Strolling along, you can't help but glance at yourself in the mirrored surface. God, you look terrible. I wish it was like, gosh, I look amazing. I'm the most handsome astronaut. Gosh, you look terrible. Even through this suit, you can see the bags under your eyelids, the rough patches where the hazmat has been hit. And so it's funny. So I do writing blogs because I am a writer. One of the things to be aware of is mirrored surfaces are always a little bit trite to self-describe. Collect. But, you know, but there's usually some other ways. Drain 5 million from your moves left for the next 2 turns, okay? Take 20 alenium crystals. That's money, I guess. Heal. I'm at 51 out of 70. 61 out of 75. I don't think I need to bust the heal yet. Is that 51 or 61? I could not read that. The text is a little small. Am I going to get to the boss? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. So I always like these on this guy. Maintenance L. Move the enemy below on spot left when fuel is added. I don't know if I love that. I think that's like kind of bad, right? Like it just means they're gonna get close to me and whack me faster. I better do that on him first. Shazam! I should use the fiber. Silly me. Oh well. Oh, they got something. This unit health is replenished. Oh my. Oh my. I think I'm fine taking 2 damage, honestly. Ugh. Yuccaroni, man. Let me hit him! My gosh. Alright, so I'm just gonna increase this. Alright, intern. Oh, no, it's still at 5. So it's still powered up until the next. Keeps the fuel high limit by 1. I like that. We take those. That guy's all out. Fine. Do 3 damage. I feel like this just is too slow of a mechanic right now. It's gonna do 5 by 1. So if I go like this, I think I can kill him. Yeah, well, that'll kill him. You know, I'll just do like this. So I don't have to use it next turn. Oh, okay. And we're gonna go like this. And like that. That's a pretty good card, because it just kind of gives me just a pow. I did that. Okay. In turn. F11, F12, if you got the Odin Inspector? No, it doesn't do that. Sometimes, with Unity, you can get different little secret codes. It's just not. Okay, I'm soft locked here. I hope it lets me pick up where I left off, but if it doesn't, I might summarize my thoughts. Oh, it does not. Didn't think it would, but very cool. Yeah, I like the fuel mechanic. I think that's a really cool mechanic. I think it does add a little bit of extra life, like this rotating, you know, enemy kind of cyclone. I felt like the fuel tanks filled up a little too slowly. Like it just didn't feel that impactful. I did wonder, you know, it just seems like every enemy's always moving left. I'm kind of curious if there are any enemies that would want to go the other way or whatever. Like it just seems like, hey, like they're kind of in this loop, which is fine. I like the little story elements. Again, you know, Describing a character in a mirror or mirrored surface is a little bit heavily used. So if there are other possibilities, if there are other ways to describe your main character, it's generally to one's benefit to try to find them. But overall, it's a really cool little game. I do think, though, that it's like, hey, is this different enough from STS to, really be its own thing? Like, right, because this has that Slay the Spire kind of like train and all these things. I think there's still a little bit of room to grow, to be honest. I feel like the flame mechanic is really cool, but doesn't feel very central. Like, I'm still finding that it's quite advantageous for me to do direct damage to the enemies with throwing wrenches, or doing the AoE damage thing was super busted. Like 9 damage across 3 enemies, like it's crazy strong. But yeah, I think it's a really cool little project. I would just say, how does this differ from Slay the Spire? Are there ways to make this differ more significantly from Slay the Spire and to really have its own voice? Just kind of, yeah, on the fence there, I think. I didn't really feel the, yeah, the depth that I think it needed or could have. I also want to be able to press these buttons. Like these big buttons, if you have them on screen, they should navigate me up and back down this. Or like this should like scroll up. This one should scroll down. This one should select, But again, it's one of those things, like, if you're gonna give someone a UI element, you kind of want to be as fortunate as you can to make it happen. But yeah, it's a cool little game, and I am very curious to see, hey, how does the how can you differentiate yourself from that Slay the Spire model? I think the fuel tanks are a really, really good start. But yeah, they were really cool, but they didn't necessarily like do that, like they took so long. They were a very small part of the loop. Like most of the loop was gaining block, which is essentially removing an enemy's attack initiative. But yeah, I think it's a really cool one. I appreciate you sharing this with me. Feel free to share any feedback you have. And if you want to try my game, you can say, hey, Jeff, you have a lot of issues too. My game is called World Seekers, worldseekers.io. So feel free to give it a shot. It was just out in NextFest. And so got a lot of stuff to update and fix. So, there's you're in good company with things. Oh yeah, maybe with some tweaks and things to think about. But I think, yeah, take heart. This is a pretty cool little project, and wish you the very best. Take care. Bye-bye.